Stem cell-derived therapies to fight type 1 diabetes. This is a fast-moving technology. We're going to bring you up to date here on the first day of the fourth quarter of 2025. We're going to investigate who is working on these, what their timeline is, and how the technology is moving rapidly in search of a cure for type 1 diabetes. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, and we'll just jump right into it.
Welcome to Type 1 Diabetic Warriors. Our team is committed to bringing Type 1 diabetics the latest medical developments to manage this disease. We also cover current medical advancements seeking a cure for T1D. If you value this content, please feel free to show your support by clicking on our homepage and hitting the link to buy us a coffee. Your support helps our team to research topics for upcoming videos. We thank you for your support.
What's new for Type 1 diabetics with iPSC technology in 2025? Here's a summary of where things stand as of mid-2025 with induced pluripotent stem cell, iPSC, and stem cell-derived therapies for Type 1 diabetes. So what's promising, what the challenges are, and what to watch for? We have it covered. Start with VX-880, an allogeneic from donor, fully differentiated islet cell therapy in 12 adult T1D patients with impaired awareness of hypoglycemia. All showed restoration of their endogenous insulin secretion, measured by C-peptide. But hold on, what does iPSC stand for again? That's induced pluripotent stem cells. Good control of blood sugar, A1C less than 7% and time in range, greater than 70% in all patients. Immunoevasive engineered cell transplants without long-term immunosuppression. One major hurdle in islet or stem cell-derived beta cell therapies has been immune rejection, both from foreign donor tissue, allogeneic, and from the autoimmune process in T1D. A few recent advances. Sana Biotechnology reported that engineered pancreatic islet cells using their hypoimmune HIP technology were transplanted without immunosuppressive drugs, survived, and functioned in a human subject. 6-month follow-up data show that the cells persist, secrete insulin, C-peptide, and evade immune detection. That makes this one of the first cases where implanted islet cells have avoided the need for immunosuppression, which is big. Studies continue to improve protocols for generating insulin-secreting BL-like cells from induced pluripotent stem cells, iPSCs, including those from individuals with type 1 diabetes, T1D. These are useful not only for replacement therapy, but for studying disease mechanisms, genetic mutations, and how beta cells respond to autoimmune inflammatory stress. What are the challenges? Longevity and durability. It's not yet clear how long transplanted stem cell-derived beta or islet cells will continue to function in humans, especially in the face of the original autoimmune attack. 6-month results are a good start, but longer follow-ups, 1 to 2 years and beyond, are needed. Immune protection without immunosuppression. While the hypoimmune approaches are exciting, immune evasion is complex. It remains to be seen whether these engineered cells will continue to resist both allogeneic immune rejection and autoimmune attack over long periods. What to watch next? What might arrive first? Clinical trials and later stage studies. For example, the VX-880 trials, the UP421 and SC451 from Sana, stem cell-derived hypoimmune islet cell therapies are likely to produce more long-term data. IND filings? Therapies like SC451 from Sana are expected to file investigational new drug IND applications around 2026. Gene editing plus immunoevasive cell lines. These may be among the first to reduce or eliminate the need for immunosuppression, which has been a big barrier. Implantable devices, patches, or encapsulation methods to protect cells. This is being pursued in parallel and may become part of off-the-shelf therapies. Here's a concise source timeline and outlook for iPSC, stem cell-derived and related cell immune therapies for type 1 diabetes. Short-term, 0 to 3 years, 2025 to 2027. More clinical readouts and trial enrollment updates. Vertex's stem cell islet program, zimislecel formerly VX-880, has produced encouraging phase 1 half signals, and the program is moving into larger pivotal testing. Expect rolling efficacy and safety updates as enrollment completes and longer follow-up accumulates. Hypoimmune immune-evasive cells showing early human proof of concept. Sana published positive 6-month results showing implanted engineered islet cells survived and produced C-peptide without systemic immunosuppression in the first patients. Follow-up and larger cohorts will be the key next step. Parallel approaches in the clinic. Cell pouch encapsulation approaches, Cernova, and cellular immunotherapies, Poltreg-Treg programs, are running phase 1, phase 2 work. Expect more interim data and safety profiles over the next 12 to 36 months. Medium term, 3 to 5 years, 2027 to 2030. What could plausibly happen if current programs keep positive momentum? Pivotal trials finish, and regulatory submissions for at least one program are possible. If a program like VX-880 maintains robust, durable C-peptide, reduces severe hypoglycemia, and demonstrates clinically meaningful insulin reduction with acceptable safety, a biologics license MAA filing could be pursued in this window. Success depends on durability, safety, and manufacturing scale. Combination strategies gain traction. Expect hybrid approaches, engineered cells plus localized devices, and encapsulation or short-term immune modulation to protect cells during the highest risk period. Data on multi-year function begins to appear. Early long-term signals from cell pouch and similar projects may show whether implanted cells can work for multiple years. Bottom line, realistic expectations? In 3 to 5 years, if pivotal trials succeed, we may see regulatory filings and limited approvals for selected patient groups. Are you encouraged, Jim?
So, I hope you're encouraged by that. iPSC, our own stem cells, are going to play a big role in finding a cure for type 1 diabetes. Remember, if you're using your own stem cells, there is no reason for immunosuppression therapies on top of that. That would be a magnificent step forward. And the good thing is, numerous companies, we just highlighted a few, but numerous companies think that this is the path toward a total cure for type 1 diabetes. iPSC stem cells. Think about that, remember that, and we will keep you abreast of developments on these therapies as they come down the line. Thanks for hanging out with us today on Type 1 Diabetic Warriors. My name is Jim. We'll have another great video for you here real soon. Till then, have a great day.